You don't want to use that word.
No.
So I'm going to take that back.
The CC.
Join 3 longtime friends who love to chat it up and have a passion for connecting women in friendship and doing life together. In a world that has disconnected from one another, we're bringing back the chat. If you would, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell here on YouTube. We'd love for you to join the chat and help us grow this channel so we can connect with more women. All right, here's today's chat.
Hey everyone, welcome and thank you so much for stopping by to join the chat today.
Yes.
I have been so looking forward to this one because we're going to have some laughter today and do some popcorn Q&A, which kind of came up with some fun questions, and you're probably going to learn a few things about us, and we may learn some little secrets about one another, which I'm looking forward to. Yes. So as always, our goal and purpose is to bring some encouragement and hope to your day, and in the times that we're in, a merry heart. So we're going to have a merry heart today.
Yes, we are.
All right, we're just going to...
If not, we'll drink more coffee.
In our new Join the Chat mugs.
Oh,
We got some new Join the Chat mugs.
yes.
All right. So we're going to just dig in. What, if you have an answer for this, just tell it out. If not, you say, I got nothing. Okay? Okay, what was the worst job you ever had? I want to hear Sydney.
I can top it.
Okay, let's go.
So the day I turned 16, I could get a job. And so I went and got my driver's license, and I went and got a job. And the place that was hiring was this brand new chicken joint. And I think they're still around in some states called Famous Recipe.
Yeah.
So I went in there and I was so excited because it was a brand new restaurant, and I thought, I can do cash register or whatever. And so I went through the orientation process. I got hired. Yes, I had my first job. So I go to work, and the first day they say, well, you look like the tallest and strongest person here. Would you mind putting on the chicken costume and standing outside and flagging people in?
Oh my gosh, and you did it.
I did it. So I had to put on this huge chicken outfit and go stand out in the median when they used to let you do that and flag people into the new restaurant. And oh my goodness, I probably lasted a week. It was so hot in
I
Florida.
was just going to say, how did you do that? You were roast chicken.
I have new respect for the Disney characters.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So that was my worst job.
Wow.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good.
No, I got nothing on that one. Compared to that, I got nothing.
Well, I got one. I don't know if it's as good as that.
Okay.
But when I was a teenager, I got a job working at Sears in the ladies department. And do you remember back in the day when they had a hosiery department?
Yes.
Like
Pantyhose.
Yeah, pantyhose.
Yeah.
All shapes, sizes, colors. Now, if you went into a department store, if you could even find a department store, within the department store, I don't even know if they have a hosiery department.
No.
No,
Like,
you can't even find those anymore.
How do you find pantyhose? But anyway,
People don't wear them.
You go to Walgreens and get the egg.
yes, the legs are still on the egg. Remember they had Hanes and all these fancy hose? Well, these little old ladies would come in and they'd want some help. Well, you have knee highs, thigh highs, reinforced toe, non-reinforced toe, light support, heavy support, control top, and then they want, certain size, petite, queen, and then they would want a certain color, and I used to always remember thinking, this is like an Easter egg hunt. You're trying to put together the perfect package.
Back in the day when you got help at the store.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those were good old days.
I look back and I wonder if I ever really helped anybody because it was very complicated. And they would be frustrated, so they'd come get some help, and then you're trying to shuffle through all that stuff.
That's
Anyway,
hilarious.
that was a good job.
The chicken really is the ultimate.
Oh,
That's pretty bad.
The chicken suit. Oh my gosh. Okay. If you could give a piece of advice to your younger self, what would it be?
Oh, go ahead, Jana.
Oh, I would just say accept yourself
Here.
the way God created you, and that you have a purpose.
Yes.
I wish somebody would have told me that right from the beginning. wasn't until my 40s that I really knew what my purpose was.
That your weaknesses were okay.
Yes, that you have purpose.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. I would say, and it's kind of a generic term, but don't sweat the small stuff. You know, there's a lot of little issues in life, and you just have to let some of it roll off your back.
Yeah. Amen.
Mine would have been very simple. Chill out. Chill out, Molly.
Sassy is busy.
Chill out. Okay. What was the scariest moment that you can now laugh about?
I got it.
Oh,
I got it.
good.
This is so good. In my days, I used to kind of be really afraid at night in the dark. And one time I was on a vacation with Cindy. This is not that many years ago. And we were in a downtown church at night. And we'd come out of the building, and all of a sudden, a man started approaching us out of the dark.
A homeless man.
Well, and I am a little scaredy cat. I go over and I crouch behind the side of the car like this. And she goes right up to the man, and she addresses him, talks to him. Then we get in the car, and I'm like, "What do you want? What do you want?" And she's like, "What are you worried about? I could take him like that. I could have taken him like that. I could have taken him like that."
Down with my
And
pinkies.
today, I still laugh about it because big old me was so frightened. She just went like this. I could have taken him like that. That was hilarious.
So you each had a very different state of mind.
Yes.
Yes.
She was going right for him, and I was like,
You were fearful. She was not. That, and that's going to be another subject we're going to talk about. Fear.
So I, you know, fear's not a big deal for me, but I do remember when I was in high school and that movie The Shining came out.
"Oh, that was
Oh,
scary."
that was so scary. I had a big purse and I just kept hiding behind my purse. And even to this day, that movie scares me.
Oh, yeah.
It was something about Jack. It's scary.
I don't remember that one. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, what was the worst haircut you ever had? You've had the same haircut. This looks really good on you.
I met her in 1990 and she's got the same haircut. So she can
looks
answer
just
this.
that beautiful.
My mom used to cut my hair in a pixie when I
Yes.
was little. And ever since then, I hate pixies, so I keep my hair real long, real old, but I got real long hair.
That's awesome.
And probably a pixie for me too.
A pixie. I remember. I don't know if it was with Caleb or Ashley when I was pregnant. I was at the end of the pregnancy. I'm gonna go get that one last hairdo,
Oh,
and it had to be a perm
Oh,
because
no.
this was like early '90s.
Yes,
Either 1990 or 1993. And I go in and I get the perm, and it was fried. And then she cut it off. Yes, like this bob. So it looked, I felt like a Q-tip. I was like, I already feel terrible about myself. I'm just out here,
You went into labor with your Q-tip up.
Yes.
Didn't have to do your hair for a few months.
Oh,
Those were bad.
Oh, perms. I always got perms. Okay. If you could see one movie again for the first time, what would it be and why?
That's easy for me.
Yeah.
The Notebook.
Oh, I love that.
Such
So
a
romantic.
love story. And I'm getting, when I first saw that, it seemed like old people. But, I'm getting a little closer up there.
To the
Watching my parents go through that. And now I'm next. Yeah.
Okay.
Mine is You Got Mail. I love Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks in that movie, and how, daisies are such friendly flowers. I mean, I could quote a lot of those lines. It was so cute.
I don't know, girls. I'm very different than probably yours. I would say How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I love that movie. I wish you were so sassy. The plot of that was hilarious.
Yes.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was.
Okay, what is your most used emoji?
Heart.
Happy face.
And again, I'm either like the rolling of the eyes or the laughing. Yeah.
Okay, that was easy.
Well, at least it wasn't a little poop.
Janet, you Miss Freedom Fighter. That's awesome. Okay. What is the best piece of advice that anyone ever gave you?
I would say it was from my mom, and when I moved far away from home, she said, "Now listen, you're going to have a family and you're going to be busy. You need to make your good friends at church because you're going to be there every week. Your kids will get to know their kids in class. You can go out for lunch afterwards, And that was wonderful
Very
advice.
practical.
Yes,
Mm.
very
We used to
easy
do it.
advice from my mom.
Yes. And that's, you guys met at church.
Yes,
We
we
did.
did. That's where we met.
Mine is, my mentor gave me this, and I think it's so good. It's unwarranted advice is often viewed as criticism. And we moms are so able to give advice, and
Yes.
especially to our adult children. But her advice to me is, unless they're asking for it, do not give it. So that means, So I
Ooh,
try to
That's
really
a
live by
good
that.
one.
I think that's very good for adult children.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I remember, you think about in your life, a lot of people giving you tips or advice, but I remember going through my divorce and my dad coming to me and taking me by the shoulders, looking me in the eye and said, Molly, you need to start having some fun. And I was like, fun?
What is
What is fun? All I knew was just kind of struggle and survival and, but he was so right. It was time I needed to change my mindset and think fun. And then when Eric and I got married, I would go out the door of the store, almost not quite this much, but he would always, like, the last things he would say was, well, have fun. Have fun.
Just naturally.
Naturally. Okay, have fun. But I'm like,
That's because he's a wooer.
he is. And
And
he's
wooers are full of fun.
He is full of fun. And it was just, how cool is that my dad told me that, and then God gave me a husband who was so fun. And it always encouraged me just to have more fun. Whatever you're doing, just go have fun.
That's so cool.
What a great mindset that is. So
Yes.
You're blessed, girl.
I'm blessed. Okay. Have you ever been told you look like someone famous, and who was it?
I'm dying to know.
Cynthia.
I'm dying to know.
Well, let me take my glasses off so you can see me better. I was told when I was young that I looked like Marilyn Monroe.
Totally.
Whoa.
Only in the face, obviously.
I think we need to get you a white dress.
I get a little bit of, what's that, mole on my face?
Yes. Well, your hair, definitely.
Yeah.
And your beautiful smile, definitely.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Next.
Well, I used to be called Joanna Kearns. Now, does anybody know who that is?
No.
Of course you don't, because she was from Growing Pains in the 90s. She was Alex P. Keaton's mother.
Oh.
So that's what I thought I looked like. Okay.
You were like 25 years old. You
Well,
look like a mother?
I guess.
Actually, you are a mother.
I am a mother.
I always said you look like Farrah Fawcett.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah,
I don't
can
think
see
so.
that.
How about you, Miss?
I was sitting in a real estate class with my friend, and these two girls were sitting behind us. She taps me on the shoulder. She's like looking around. She says, I just have to tell you, you look like Laura Flynn Boyle. And I'm like, who's that? She said, oh, she was in Men in Black. And I'm like, oh. And all I could remember was this black-haired woman that was like the villain, and these fingernails that came out like this. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't even know who she was. So. Isn't that funny how someone can, they don't even know you, and they think you look like so-and-so, and you're like,
Who?
Didn't you bring something to show them about how to bring joy about to a gathering?
Oh, well, I'm into this kind of stuff. When we go on our family vacations, I take a jar full of questions, and we get it out at the night at the table, and everybody pulls a question, and we get to know each other a little bit better. And I started doing that when all of our family goes, and the kids absolutely love it, and they ask for it. So I just made a new jar, because we're going to be going in a couple of weeks. 100 questions in here.
wow.
Wow, 100.
Well, it's going to be very busy.
Hey, maybe you should put a link on today's video with a copy of those questions, and then if any of our friends wanted to print it off,
Yeah.
There you
They
go.
I just got off
Doing
of
that.
Pinterest. I
Yes.
just got off Pinterest.
Oh, that's
yeah,
a great
just put a
idea.
PDF link.
Yes,
below this
absolutely.
video.
Send me the link.
Yeah.
I'll post it on
Yeah,
the description. Okay.
You too can do this
Yeah.
with your friends, family, kids,
Yes.
anybody.
Well, actually, when I I found these. I didn't make these questions, but I found these, and Eric and I sat. We have coffee every morning, and we went through the questions.
See,
and we
that
were
was
laughing.
fun.
And, he didn't know I worked in the pantyhose department.
We found out something new about you.
Okay, just a couple more. Does your current car have a name, and what is it? Do you name your cars?
Well, I kind of call mine the Golden Pearl
The gold. Well, that's
because it's a gold car, and I guess because I
Pearls.
love pearls.
Yeah.
And
Makes
it's,
sense.
it's pretty. My husband laughed at me because when we went looking for a car, I said, I really want a gold car. And he said, why? And I said, well, it's kind of selfish, but it doesn't show dirt.
Yeah.
So we had to look and look and look until we could find the gold car.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got your golden pearl.
Yes.
You got your pearl. No, I don't do that.
You don't. We
No.
always do that. Mine's named Vanessa.
Now that don't sound good. Vanessa.
Okay. And my husband's car is named Mario.
Oh.
That little
Yes.
convertible.
Oh my.
Yeah. I don't know. Why do we do that? I don't know.
It's fun. It's
Have you
fun.
been?
It's fun. That's right. Okay.
All right, wrap us up here.
Okay. What would be the most surprising scientific discovery imaginable?
That's
pretty
deep.
for fun.
That
That's
would
deep
be
for fun.
time travel.
Time travel.
Going forward and back.
Yes. Okay.
Well, and I would even just like, what do you call it when you can propel yourself? Like, so I could go 1,200 miles and see my mom and my family.
Oh.
What do you call that?
Supersonic.
Something like that.
That's
Yeah.
time travel.
No, time travel
In a
goes in
slow-
different times.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you just
But
want to
this,
get
I just
there.
want to get there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blink your eye. Snap your fingers.
That'd be it.
Okay. Last one. If you had to delete all the apps on your phone except for 3, what 3 would you keep?
Whew, that's hard. Well, I'd have to keep the camera so we could keep doing this.
Oh,
Definitely.
Yes, definitely.
And I'd have to keep YouTube so we could put it up on YouTube. And I'd have to keep my email. So I guess that would be it.
Those would be yours.
Wow. Well, I'm going to keep the camera, the phone so I can call my people, and my Chick-fil-A app so I can order ahead and pick up.
Chick-fil-A.
I love Chick-fil-A.
I would keep the map app.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's
The
pretty
map
good.
app and a search app.
Oh.
And probably my alternative news app.
Okay.
Wow.
So, but the map app, like I wouldn't get anywhere from the map app. You know, like you
That's
put in
pretty
a
I
smart.
have a paper map in my car still.
Oh, I don't have one of those.
Mhm.
So, all right, that's going to wrap it up for our fun questions. And that was a good time, ladies.
Yes,
we'll
it
have to do it
was.
again down the
It was.
road.
Yeah,
and
that sounds
definitely take Janet's suggestion with your family and friends. What a great dinner party even idea.
Yes. We had
Hide
gotten
one
some
under the
questions like
placemat.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
Hide
And
it
go
under the
around.
placemat.
That's super fun for dinner parties.
That
too.
is totally good. So, okay, Proverbs 17:22, a merry heart is good